always put x-intercept. For x-intercept, put y equal to 0. Y equal to 0. Why you have to put y equal to 0? Because x-intercept means where it intersects x-axis, where it intersects x-axis, wherever it intersects x-axis, okay, at one point only it will intersect x-axis, right? It will not intersect x-axis at 2-3 points. It will intersect x-axis only at one point. At that point, y coordinate is 0. Therefore, if you put y coordinate is 0, then 3x minus 12 equal to 0, x equal to 4. So this is only, so here y is 0, wherever y coordinate is 0, there it is intersecting x-axis. So where it is 4, 0. So therefore x is 4. Like this also you can find out. For y-intercept, what you should do?
X is equal to 0.
Good, x is equal to. Yes, that implies y equal to get 3. So this is like this also you can find out x-intercept and y-intercept.
Yes.
Okay, this is intercept form is over. Hope you understand intercept form. See, these all whatever 5 forms we discussed. Base is what? Point and slope. To find out equation of line, what you need is point and slope. 1 point and 1 slope. Even if you have 3 points also, no problem. You have to take 1 point and slope. Okay, minimum 1 point should be there. 2 point, 3 point, 4 point doesn't matter. Okay, the next 5/6. Okay, one more form is there. That is, okay, just a minute. We'll see exercise is there or so here in this. So various forms of straight line. So here in this horizontal and see, I explained this horizontal and vertical lines. See, horizontal line and vertical line I explained, right? So with respect to slope also I explained. See, here some questions are there. So you should be able to see. Find equation of lines parallel to axis and passing through point -2, 3. Okay. So that means now line is parallel to axis means what? Here not only 2 lines is asking about find out 2 lines. What are the one line is parallel to x-axis? See, if it is parallel to x-axis like this, parallel to x-axis and passing through -2, 3. Passing through -2, 3. This is like, this is the line parallel to x-axis and passing through -2, 3. Wherever it is -2, 3, it is passing through -2, 3. Maybe here. So it doesn't matter. So here simply see. Now you know equation of line parallel to x-axis y equal to k. Now put now this point -2, this line is passes through what? Passes through line passes through what? -2, 3, right? -2, 3 should satisfy this equation. Okay, -2, 3 should satisfy this equation. So therefore you put this -2 means what here? This means you should understand this is 0x plus y equal to k. This meaning nothing is there, 0x is there. So that's why you don't substitute x value because 0 into x is anyway 0. Y value substitute. So therefore that is how you find out the value of k. So therefore y equal to k, y equal to 3. Like this also you can understand, or simply y coordinate is always 3. That way also you can understand. Okay, similarly
X coordinate is equal to -2.
X coordinate will be the
so
line.
x equal to -2 is the equation of line parallel to y-axis and passing through -2, 3. So this just I did one example, but what you should do is this you should go through all this. So beginning it will be difficult going through all, but if you make a habit, then all the textbook you can read and everything will become very easy. At the exam time you will not struggle a lot. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, so what we discussed, this horizontal lines we discussed. So here this is point slope form, then next 2 point form, and slope intercept form, and then next intercept form. Okay, this we discussed. And this normal form is there. Normal form, this looks to be little difficult, but okay, anyway, we'll see that normal form. We'll discuss the next exercise. alternate method and all is there, then exercise is there. So today we'll discuss only normal form. Then you can do 10.2 exercise you can do, which is very easy. Write equation of x. These are all very easy only. So yeah. So we'll discuss, we'll discuss normal form. In school they finished a normal form.
So we only did slope point form and 2-point form.
Okay, normal form. Am I going fast or okay?
We are going okay, sir.
Very
Okay, normal form of straight line. Okay, normal form of straight line. Okay, so here, what is this normal form? Two things will be given. See, what we want is a point and slope. But here, the information given is different. So, normal form of straight line, what is given is equation C, equation of straight line. This is not passing through, equation of straight line at a distance. At a perpendicular, I am writing, but a distance means perpendicular only, you should understand. At a perpendicular distance of p units from origin. That means straight line is at a perpendicular distance of p units from origin. And normal to the line makes an angle alpha with positive direction of x-axis. This is not the slope. This is normal. Makes a normal to the line makes an angle alpha. Angle, this is alpha with positive direction of x-axis. This is the equation. Is what is the equation? Is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to p. Okay. I'll explain here. See what I told you, this is x-axis, y-axis. Okay. So here I am giving now information. Okay, let's say this is a straight line. Now, this straight line is at a perpendicular distance. So this is the perpendicular, that perpendicular distance from origin is like this. This is a perpendicular distance from origin is P. And now this only, perpendicular only called normal means what? Normal means perpendicular. Normal means perpendicular line. Okay, normal making alpha angle with positive direction of x-axis. Okay, means normal means perpendicular. For this, if I draw perpendicular, this is also perpendicular. It's not that you have to draw here only. Wherever you draw, this is how much is this? This is alpha. That means this is also alpha. No? These two are parallel. Like if I do perpendicular means what? This is what is alpha. Right? This is what is alpha. You draw perpendicular here, no problem. So these are all parallel lines. So therefore corresponding angles are always alpha only. So that normal making alpha angle with positive direction of x-axis again measured in anti-clockwise direction. Means normal making means for perpendicular line to the line. Okay, we are drawing a perpendicular to the line, that perpendicular line making alpha angle. Hope you understand this information. So this equation is what? X cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to P. Okay. Hope you understand this one.
Yes, sir, got it.
X cos alpha plus y sin alpha. Okay, equal to P. But some trigonometry is involved in this. Again, some trigonometry is involved. So I am removing this for your understanding. So not to make it, just to make it easy. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is a this. I think you are clear with normal, right? Normal means simply perpendicular line. Normal to the line means for this line perpendicular. Okay, that is a normal. So now what I have to find is I have to find out its equation. I need to find. So to find out its equation, what you need a point on the line. See, on this line, one point is required and its slope is required. See, I have this alpha means I have slope. Yes or no? Because this is 90 degrees. Sum of two triangles equal to opposite extreme angles. So this is 90 plus alpha. Slope is there.
Yes.
So this is what?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the inclination of the line. Proof. So proof. So m equal to what, you know? Tan of 90 plus
90 plus alpha.
So that means m equal to, yeah, this tan of 90 plus alpha again formula is there. That's why next class I am going to teach you trigonometry important things. So in trigonometry, I am not going to teach only one class, trigonometry, only one class. In that important points will be taught so that you will not have confusion. Minus tan alpha, this is minus cot alpha. Y and all next class we will discuss. Minus cot alpha. Okay, this is a slope. Okay. And next, what you need is, you need a point, right? A slope we got. Okay, this inclination, we know. Sum of two triangles equal to opposite exterior angle. So you got slope. So now you need a point. So you can find out either this point you can find out, or this point you can find out, or both the points also you can find out. Not a problem. If you have both the points, you know x-intercept and y-intercept, so that you can find out. Yes, you can find out by using intercept form also you can find out. That's also okay. Okay.
Sir, I think we had this part of trigonometry last year, tan of 90 plus x equals minus cot of alpha.
Oh,
but it was
yes.
delayed, so teachers did not focus a lot, but
Hmm.
yes, sir, we had it last year.
Yeah. So if you have last year, then it will become easy for you to learn. Okay. So that's why only within one class, important points in trigonometry we'll discuss. Okay, now see, this is P and this is alpha. Then we can find out this one, we can find out by using trigonometric ratios. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now you have, this is alpha, this is adjacent to alpha. Yes or no? This is adjacent to alpha. In this right angle triangle, this is adjacent to alpha. Sorry. This is adjacent to alpha. This is hypotenuse, because this is 90 degrees, opposite to this is hypotenuse, right? This is hypotenuse. Okay, I can find out hypotenuse, right? So adjacent to alpha, hypotenuse. What is the ratio that gives relation between hypotenuse and adjacent to alpha? What is that? What is that? Cos alpha, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cos alpha equal to P by hypotenuse. So this hypotenuse equal to what? P by cos alpha. You know, this is hypotenuse is P by cos alpha. Therefore, this is 0, 0. This is what, you know, this point is what, you know, P by cos alpha, 0. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This length I found. This is a hypotenuse. This length I found this length. This length is P by cos alpha. Therefore, I got now this point I got now. So simple, over. Now, what is the equation of line? Y minus y1 equal to m. What is that m? Minus cot alpha into x minus x1. X minus x1 is P by cos alpha. You got it right?
Yes, sir.
That's all. Only see, only two simple points are that many people know. Proof means a big headache and all, nothing. So your knowledge become very thick if you at all you learn all this. Very simple. See, thing is here, what is the information now? This is a straight line at a perpendicular distance of p units from origin. But he will not say perpendicular distance, at a distance of p units from origin only say. So when he says p units from origin, you should understand that's a perpendicular distance. So this is a perpendicular distance. From origin we draw perpendicular distance, that is p. Okay, one thing. Another thing is this normal makes angle alpha. Normal means what? Perpendicular line to the given line or required line. Whatever is required line. For that, if you draw perpendicular, that is making an alpha angle with positive direction of x-axis. So that is normal making alpha. These two information is given. So what we did, very simple. So when this is alpha, this is 90 degrees, then this sum of two interior angles opposite extra angles. So from that you got now. So this is a inclination. When you have inclination of the line, then slope of the line is tan of theta. Theta is 90 plus alpha, that is minus cot alpha, you know. So from that you got slope. So how did we find then this point on the line? One point you need on the line. How did we find? By using sine ratio. See, this is alpha, adjacent to alpha is P hypotenuse. So we need hypotenuse. See, we simply found this one. Now over, such a simple proof, you see. Y equal to, you take inside, minus cot alpha into x. So xi, right? First x cot minus x cot alpha minus plus cot alpha, that is cos alpha by sin alpha. Cot alpha only I am writing cos alpha by sin alpha. Okay, minus to minus plus. This is P by cos alpha. Hope you got this, and this is cancelled. Right? So now what is LCM? Cos by, see, this is y equal to minus x into this is cos alpha by sin alpha plus this is P by sin alpha over. Now the sin alpha is LCM. You bring this side, y sin alpha you got. This is equal to minus x cos alpha plus P. So this you bring this side. So simple over. Now simple calculation, x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to P. Very simple proof we have. X cos alpha plus y sin alpha. This is what is normal form. Very simple. So whenever you have normal form, so you should see, whenever you have normal form, you should see that what is given? Distance of the line from, perpendicular distance of the line from origin is P. And the normal to the line makes angle alpha with cos direction of x-axis measured in anti-clockwise direction. These two things are given. Then you can find out equation of the line. This is normal form. So these are the forms you have. Okay, these are the forms you have. And see, now you are taking these notes, screenshot or something.
Sir, I took screenshots.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So if you take screenshot, then later you can practice and you can go through also textbook also. Okay, that but here you see, here what we have is one case, but another case, see, now this is x-axis and then this is y-axis. See, now line I drawn like this, but line can be like this also. Line can be like this also, na? It doesn't mean that it will be always like this one. It can be like this also. When this is like this, then this is the perpendicular distance. This is the how you have to draw the perpendicular line. Or normally you should draw like this. Okay, if you draw like this, two things will be clear from here. One is perpendicular distance. Another thing is this is the now here in this case, this is alpha. Okay, so now when theta is slope, theta is inclination. Theta is inclination. When theta is inclination, that implies theta can be 0 to 180 degrees. Okay, already I discussed. Okay, this is one point. Alpha is angle made by normal, like
Normal.
angle made by normal with x-axis, right?
Positive direction.
X-axis with positive direction measured in anti-clockwise direction. Then alpha, you know what? This is 0 to 360 degrees. It can be also. So that is what you should understand. Case 1, this is case 2. So this case 2 I showed, this is more than 90 degrees. Now case 3, I am writing here case 3. In case 3 will show like this. So if the line is like this, if the line is like this, then we have to draw like this. We have to draw like this. And now this is what is P and this is what is alpha. Alpha is this. Okay, anti-clockwise direction, like this you have to measure. So another also there. If the line is like this, then we have to draw normal, you have to draw like this. This is P and this is like this. So that means what? It is in the fourth quadrant. So this is more than 270. So up to 360 it can be. Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So this is the normal. Okay, this is alpha, angle made by the normal with positive direction of x-axis measured in anti-clockwise direction. So if you know these 4 forms, and one more form is also there. One more form is also there. That is symmetric form. This is also important, symmetric form. Okay, this symmetric form we'll see tomorrow. Okay, this if you know this, yeah, this one if you know. So, okay, symmetric. Okay, anyway, this normal form, I will give you an example. Okay,
Yes, sir.
by using normal form, find alpha and p. I'm giving shortly I'm giving alpha and p. What is alpha? You know, what is p? You know. perpendicular distance and also angle made by normal with cos direction of x-axis. Okay, that you should find by using normal form, right? So question number 1. So I'm writing 3x plus 4y minus 3x plus 4y minus 5 equal to 0. Second question, x plus y plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, let's take these two questions and see. Okay, so second question. So how do we find this perpendicular distance and all? See, here x plus y equal to, first you should write this perpendicular distance. So distance p is always, see, note p greater than, that is what perpendicular distance, this is perpendicular distance is always positive. Always positive. You should keep it always positive. So if you keep equal to -1, this becomes strong. So therefore, what you should do? Minus x minus y equal to 1. Now here this is p, then this becomes, this is not p, but this is, we are going to make it p. So that is going to be positive. So the first step is this. Okay, constant, you have to bring the other side. The first step. Second step, what you should do, here x cos, so you compare with x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to p. You have to compare with this, right? So in the place of cos alpha and in the place of sin alpha, in the place of p, what is there, you should check. So what is that? Here what you can see is cos alpha. In the place of cos alpha, you have, we are looking here, you are seeing -1, -1, let's say -1, and
-1.
sin alpha equal to what, -1.
-1.
This is not possible. Yes or no? This is not possible. So what?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what we can do is, what we can do here, we can take, this is alpha, let's say. So this is 1. Then this is also 1. That means this must be √2. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So therefore, what you should do, you have to divide with. So first thing, what we should do, whenever we have a question like this, we have to divide with, divide by under root of this a square plus b square. I am writing a square plus b square. Why I am writing, I will tell you. -1 square plus 1 square. -1 square. Okay, that is √2. So therefore, you have to divide with √2. So here I am dividing with √2. So sine and cos both are negative in which quadrant? You know this? Both are negative. Which quadrant?
Third quadrant.
Third quadrant. Yes. X negative, y negative. Third quadrant. So therefore, in third quadrant, we must take. So now you can take like this. Otherwise, you can take alpha equal to, you can take -π/4. Simply you can take -π/4. Okay, alpha equal to -π/4 you can take. Okay, that means what, now I am writing, you see, you have to divide by √2 now. So I am dividing -x/√2 minus y/√2 equal to 1/√2. Okay, like this. So here x into cos of -π/4, cos of -π/4, you know how much? -1/√2 plus y sin of -π/4. Oh, sorry. Sorry, third quadrant. No? So just to tell you shortcut, I missed one point here. My God, okay. Third quadrant means, yeah, not this. So I'll tell you, that's why I have to tell you trigonometry, pi plus alpha or 180 plus alpha. Third quadrant means 180 plus alpha. Understand this. This is 180. Third quadrant means 180 plus alpha. So therefore, x into cos pi plus alpha, na? Alpha is what, pi/4. Pi plus pi/4. Pi means 180 actually. So I'll make it simple. 180 plus 45 degrees. So tomorrow if I tell, it will be clear. Y sin 180 plus 45 equal to 1/√2. So cos alpha is 180 plus 45x. Because here cos 225 degrees plus y sin 225 degrees equal to 1 by root 2. This is what is P. This is what is alpha. Okay, so I'll make it clear tomorrow. I'll make it. Yeah. So actually here I drawn, see, here I drawn. This is what is alpha. Actually, this is what is alpha in third quadrant.
Sir, can we go through normal method again after completing important points in trigonometry?
Yes, yes, sure. After completing important points in trigonometry, I'll revise this. Okay, but in
Yes.
first one, I'll do it. So you can understand. In first one, 3x plus 4y equal to minus 5 equal to 0. This is the first question. This will be easy, you see. So here 3x plus 4y equal to 5. Okay. So now what you should do? You should make sine and cos. Here you need sine and cos. So for making sine and cos, what you should do is divide both sides by you know what,
Under root x square plus y square.
under root 3 square plus 4 square. Why, you know, here because here in the place of sine alpha, x cos alpha, y sine alpha, right? X cos alpha. So that means what? Cos alpha is 3 by something, 3 by r. Some r must be there. Sine alpha is what? 4 by r, like that. So now by using this is 3 and sorry, this is 4 and this is 3 and this must be 5. So r must be 5, like that. So divide by what? This is 5. So 3 by 5 x plus 4 by 5 y. Oh, sorry, 5 equal to 1. Equal to 1. See here. So here x cos alpha plus y, this is sine alpha, equal to 1. Where you should write like this? Where here alpha, what is alpha here? What is alpha? You should write like this. Where tan alpha equal to 4 by 3, alpha equal to tan inverse 4 by 3. You should write like this. But anyway, this is not there. So you can write this much, you can write, that's enough. Tan alpha equal to 4 by 3, you can write. Okay, so
Yes.
what I told is that